We are live. The computer's telling us that.
Yeah, it's always confusing at the beginning because there's time delays.
Welcome. We're super excited to be doing this live because we've hit an important milestone.
It was the milestone at the beginning. It was the one to get to.
We got a whole story to tell you about that, but we're going to give people a little bit of time to get on because remember, there's a time delay between what we're doing and what you're saying and your comments getting into us. So if we haven't answered you immediately, it's just because we haven't seen it yet. Plus, I admit it, I need bifocals.
Time is catching up.
It totally is. So off and on with the glasses, so bear with me on that, but I want to be able to read your stuff. So let me see what we've got coming in. Hey, Dommy, thank you for all your help.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Charlie, good to see you. And Tammy from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Oh, thank you. We appreciate it. And hey, look who's here. Changing lanes, everybody. Nice. Very nice to see you guys. And thanks for all your help, too.
Yeah, guidance.
It's very cool to have people out there in the community doing the similar things as us who have been there and done that we could ask questions of. Cool to see you guys. Steve. Oh, no. Glad you didn't miss us. And thanks for the congrats on the 10K. It is a big deal for us.
It is, yeah.
This wasn't exactly how we thought this would all turn out. And in the beginning, when I first started doing this, and Corey and Courtney were thinking I was a little bit off my rocker, considering that I have zero computer and internet knowledge.
Figured it was a little tangent, didn't know how far it would go, but
so Courtney always wants to fist pump me and stuff because you know how that age group is, and I totally wasn't going to do that. And so I made her a deal that one day, when we reached 10,000 subscribers, I'd give her a fist pump because I knew that would never happen. Well, here I am. Now I owe Courtney a fist pump. So when we see her next, she'll be getting that. But it's just so...
It is. It's cool.
It really is. And we thank all of you because, of course, if it doesn't matter what we put out there if we don't have people subscribing and watching and commenting and liking, and that comes back to you.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, it does.
It totally does. Every time you guys watch, it matters to us. So the point of tonight's live was that we did the giveaway, and that was kind of fun. And checking all of your guys' answers to the questions. Very fun.
Seeing if you're watching.
So that was cool. We've picked the winners and we will announce those. And then we were hoping to just interact with you guys, get to know you some more. Let me read these comments some more. Oh, Saskatoon. Hey, Kevin. Not sure about that one. Got a few there that... Ellen from Abbotsford. Hey, how are you? Ellen won in our previous giveaway, I believe. Nice to hear from Tammy. What was the question? Have you ever taken a behind-the-scenes tour of an RV manufacturer? We have.
We have. We'd like to do more, too.
And we will whenever we can get back down there. But we did the Newmar.
Yeah.
I mean, Newmar's pretty holy cow anyways, but we'd like to do some of the smaller ones too.
For sure.
Because it would really add to our research. So that would be cool. Hey, Courtney Bumby. She's fist pumping us.
We could do a virtual one.
We could. Endless RVing, thank you. We appreciate it. And Rhonda Callahan, new to the channel. Welcome.
Nice.
We love having you along. Very cool. Thanks for joining us tonight. If you haven't already mentioned that you're here in the comments, please do give us a wave. Tell us where you are at right now. I mean, in this crazy situation, I think everybody is probably in a bit of a different place than they
thought they would be.
Yeah, or intended to be. Or maybe not. Maybe you're exactly where you're meant to be. We are...
touring the Sunshine Coast. We're in Seashelt. We were going to do this outside, but it started to rain. It's the first time it's rained in probably 3 weeks. and like 15 minutes before. So we moved it inside. As you can see, we're not in the beaver.
No, and we got more to tell you about that. The Sunshine Coast is a very beautiful place, but due to all of the crazy fires on the West Coast there in the US, the smoke's really crazy up here.
Unfortunately, there's nothing in BC. I feel bad for the people south of the border, California and Washington and Oregon have some big fires.
Yeah.
And a lot of that smoke is come up this way. So the last 3 or 4 days, it's been socked in and hard to see stuff.
Right. Napanee, Indiana. Well, you're pretty close to the beaver then.
Yeah, the beaver's in Indiana.
It is. Waiting, calling to me. Michelle from Florida. Nice. Thanks for joining us. We are drinking mules. Cheers to all of you. To you. Thank you for joining us. So let's see, what was another question there? When did we first get into RVing? Long story. I'll try and make it short. I did my whole life.
Together, we did it right here, and we'll tell you about that.
We did. And then we had a houseboat for many years, and that was fabulously fun. But then Courtney moved on and life changed, and that's when we went into the beaver. But we'll tell you more about that when we explain where we are right now. Moon Township, Pennsylvania. Worked in 4 RV manufacturers and 2 dealers. Very cool. Wow. I do think that would be a cool job. Stuart!
Hey, Stuart.
Yay! Stuart's here. Good to see you. Well, I don't get to see you, but we see you commenting on the screen. Oh, so it's Steve and Amy from Wisconsin. We're so happy that you guys are here. So happy. So, what are mules? Mules are lime, vodka, and ginger beer. And I love ginger beer. I don't drink any other beer ever.
Are we allowed to drink live?
Yeah, sure. Let's cheers. Hope y'all brought a cocktail. So yeah, that'd be very cool to be in a, well, you know what, like anything, if you do it over and over and over again, it might get a little boring. So unless I could move from manufacturer to manufacturer to manufacturer,
right,
we'd probably get bored. But yeah, very cool job. I would like that. So what else do I have? I made notes because I don't want to forget anything. We really just wanted to take the time to say thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for spending your time on our channel. We get, because we're just like you, and spend a great deal of time watching people on YouTube, your cool places and images and fun things that we like to do, and of course share all their knowledge.
Yeah.
So we spend time on YouTube too, and we know that life still has to go on, and there's so many hours in a day, and we appreciate the ones you spend with us. It makes a big difference to us.
Yeah, it does.
Sally Ann Brown. A Moscow Mule is a cocktail made with vodka, spicy ginger beer, lime juice. Okay, I didn't garnish it with a slice of lime. And you know what we do is we also add blueberries every now and again.
Do you put lime in it though?
I've got lime in it. Right. I just didn't garnish it with the lime. But
I feel ripped off now.
He feels ripped off when he doesn't get the blueberries. And I was in a rush tonight.
Oh, yeah. The blueberries are a good addition.
They are. So we like those. Oh, yes. And Domi, thank you for putting that up. Everybody, join us. Go make a Moscow Mule. They're very yummy. If you see us someplace, somewhere in our campsite, chances are we'll be sporting these copper mugs because they just, I don't know. I think it's up here, but they just taste
totally, yeah.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, it's pretty fun that we get to spend this time. I mean, we don't do a lot of lives. We'd like to do more, but we get to spend this time hanging out with you, and we really appreciate that you've joined us, and we really appreciate the time you spend with us on our channel. So for that, we have got some prizes together, and one of those was donated to us. The other 2 are things that Corey and I
use and like, and
yeah. And so we wanted to share them with you just because we wanted you to know how much you matter. It really does matter to us. So the prizes, we've got a Boondockers Welcome guest subscription. So that if for those of you, I mean, many of you are probably already on Boondockers Welcome, and we're waiting for you to come to our place because we're hosts in the shoe shop. And then we use Boondockers Welcome when we're out in the beaker.
Yeah, we do. And it's quite convenient, and you get to stay at some pretty cool places.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we have, and we've documented some of them in our videos. So the way it works, though, is it's a platform of people who share their own private property. For us, it's a lakefront spot. We've been to the Sugar Shack,
been on a farm.
Yeah, we go all sorts of different places. So that's just a one-year membership for you to be on the platform where you can access any of those places.
Can you start that whenever you want? Like, is there? If they
yeah,
get it now,
so.
Does it start now, or can they activate it when it suits them?
I think you can activate it when it suits you. We, the platform sent us a gift certificate, and we will just forward that on to you because you will be the winner of that.
So who's the winner?
Well, I'm going to tell everybody the rest first. You got to build these things.
Goodness.
Up. Gosh, what does Tammy have to say? When will our daughter be joining our next adventure? Well, we do try, honestly, we try to get her in here as much as possible.
She will be on an upcoming one.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We do. Yeah. We can't spoil everything yet, but we do try to film her whenever we can because she's a hoot. And it's always fun to add her to the mix. And we have a grand dogger now too. I don't know if you guys have seen that. She's been in some of our videos, but she's so darn cute. So cute. So yeah, we'll include her too.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Oh, the other two prizes is the portable fire pit.
The portable fire pit. Handy. We were using ours last night. Actually, the park we're at right now doesn't allow campfires, but they will allow the propane fire pits. So it's super handy.
Pros about the propane fire pit is I can have a fire anytime, anywhere. There's no smoke. There's no sparks. It's warm. I love it. We even used to use it on top of the houseboat.
Yeah, we had a big fire pit table up there.
Loved it. We don't have to worry about collecting wood or buying wood because often places you have to buy wood.
And you can put it out with a turn of a wrist.
No peeing on the fire necessary.
Yeah, it doesn't work if you do, by the way.
So anyways, we like ours. Corey went searching to find one for you. And the way we will send that to you is we will order it through Amazon and then get it sent to you.
Have it shipped directly.
Yeah, so it should work out fine. Oh, there's Courtney sharing. Thanks for sharing, Court. We love having you. And we love the grand dogger too, just saying. And then our third prize is the RV research package. So you've heard us mention it because we included in all of our RV reviews that there's a resource that we use. And I think the most important thing about that, well, it has lots of important things, but is that they're completely unbiased. So they don't work for a manufacturer. They don't work for a dealership. This is people like us, except they've been doing this even way longer, who have just gathered information.
Yeah.
For years and years, they've gathered information and they've put it together in manuals for you. And then there's one specific to Class A, and there's one specific to fifth wheels, and so on and so on. So even
older used models, right? Like because they have archives of information.
So they go through all manufacturers, and for years and years, so we can be able to kind of see where it fit into the scheme of things. They rate them, so very good information. So, and then they have some other manuals in there to help you out with buying. And so we've put a package together from them. Well, it's from us about them. And whoever the winner is will get you to tell us which one you're looking for and what you want to try. And then we'll get that sent out to you. And then we have one special thing that we want to share. What else? Okay, so yeah, Sally Ann, Our grandbaby has 4 legs.
Yeah.
And you can
It does, however, have short legs and a long body. So
fits the family profile. But since Courtney is in the comments there, Sally Ann, if you want to put in a good word for us, we're open to,
yeah.
getting a 2-legged one as well. Just a thought. Not being pushy or anything. So it's very cool to have you guys all here and to go through this with us. A couple of details about the contest. It ran for a week, and then we did pick the winners yesterday. Do we know? But we're going to announce them today, and then there'll be 48 hours for the winners to claim their prize. And if they don't claim it, we have to redraw it. So that's how that works. So the winners that we announced tonight, if they don't return their email and claim their prize, we will be redrawing. So there would be a different winner down the line. But that's how the whole thing works.
So you may get a notification in the future.
Yeah.
If not today.
Yes. I think, honestly, takes a lot out of me to get all my energy, anxiety up for doing these live events. So tomorrow I'm sending out the emails. That's the plan. Anyways, Sherman, Illinois, Thomas, welcome. Good to have you here. Sorry if I'm missing any of these things, because remember the old goggles are, close, far, close. I'll figure it out one day. Let's see. What else did we want to tell them? Okay, so we told them about where we are. Are you wanting to reveal your news?
Did we tell? Oh, yeah, we're on the Sunshine Coast.
We have news to reveal because this is not the Beaver.
It's not, and it's not a rental like last year. So, yeah. We, because we of COVID and restrictions of travel, we're kind of restricted to Canada for sure, and more or less to BC is recommended. So that's what we've been doing. We still rented our house out over 3 weeks this year. So we went looking for something economical that we could maybe buy. And we kind of remembered or realized that our old RV, which we sold when we bought the Beaver 7 years ago, was sitting in a storage yard about in the community we lived in then. So we figured out who, it was still the same people that we sold it to, figured out where they were, got contact information, went up to their house, and it was in storage. So we said, hey, you want to sell it? And they said, well, sure. So we checked it out and made sure everything worked. Actually, some of the stuff didn't work. So we kind of priced that into the price, and we got a pretty good deal on it.
We got an awesome deal.
And bought it back. And so we fixed a few things. Fridge was one of the things.
But we've made some videos about all that, and we'll show you it as we go, because we wanted to share that with you. As you can see, she's a beautiful rose
1990s
rose decor, which I want to change. Some other people in the family
in the comments too,
in the comments as well, are less wanting to change things. But the beautiful thing is, what we really super want to share with you guys is that, yes, most of the time when we're out and about, we're driving around in the big old bus. But when it comes right down to wanting to be on the road, having the freedom to go the places you want to go and do the things you want to do, you don't need a big fancy bus. And that's what we're doing. We'd like to introduce you to Penelope.
It was renamed. Well, it wasn't ours.
So we thought we'd just stick with that. We didn't want to confuse her. So Penelope is small. We're not going to give you all the details.
Smaller.
We're not giving you all the details because we'll show you. But Penelope is smaller, and she doesn't have a lot of fancy features.
And it's actually worked out well. We purchased it 7 weeks ago, and we've been in it probably 5 of those 7 weeks and traveled over 4,000 kilometers around BC, different areas. So we'll be sharing some of that with everybody, and the process of going through it and buying it and bringing it back up to the level that it could be used reliably.
David Amstead. We thought you were who you are. Yes, no.
Okay, we were talking about that. Was it yesterday?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Okay, just giving everybody a little background here. Corey and I have been together since high school. And you know how high school students are. There's places that you go to do things you're probably not supposed to do. Might have included something less fancy than a Moscow Mule.
Yeah.
So that's what Dave's talking about there. And we wondered if that was you. So totally cool that you're here. And yeah, no. Do you remember ever Corey having to throw all the beer bottles out the backseat of the car when he got stopped? Anyways, that's another story.
That was a long time ago.
It certainly was. Let's see who else is here. Steve, no, we are still on the hunt for the elusive e-bike for Corey.
We are. We're going to get something, though. Especially the trips we've been taking around here, it would have been really handy to have.
It would have.
A bike of some kind, for sure.
Totally.
So we'll get that figured out over the next few months.
Yeah. We have so much to share with you in upcoming videos because being that we're now traveling in Penelope, it's a different style of travel, places that we're going, having a truck versus just having bikes otherwise. So lots of different perspectives coming in.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
some good, some just different, right? Like it's
just a different way.
Yeah.
So yeah. Hey John, nice to see you, or at least see your comments.
Right.
Boy, why can't we just all be on one big Zoom meeting where we can
should do
see
a
your
Zoom.
faces? So it's all been very cool. Penelope's our big reveal, and we can't wait to show you. We'll take you on a tour. We'll talk about the buying process. We'll talk about towing her, and then the places we go,
we went,
and pros and cons.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because there is.
Do for sure.
Yeah.
I can tell you one thing: we can almost reach the upper cabinets and everything.
Nearly. Laundry's a bit of a challenge, though. Gotta say.
You know how I like the laundry and the beaver. But so anyways, without further ado, let's move on to our winners of the contest, because that's just the exciting part, right? Oh, Courtney. Looks like Sally Ann's been pressuring Courtney. Maybe one day. What? Pass the crying baby back. Wait a minute. Is that part of the deal, Sally Ann? Oh, cool. So, our winner.
Drum roll.
Okay, that's the best we can.
A little shaky.
For the Boondockers guest subscription, the 1-year Boondockers Welcome guest subscription goes to none other than Sally Ann Brown.
Nice.
Yay. Thanks for playing, Sally Ann. It's very cool to have you on here and get to tell you that you're a winner. So congratulations to you.
And great that you're on the live, too.
So cool. Very fun. Then the Fire Pit goes to, would you like to tell them? I didn't tell him the name.
I can't read your writing. Raymond
Begin or Bagan. I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
Raymond Bagan.
But it's yours. It's coming to you. Very excited to send that out. I mean, I suppose if it's not for you, you can say so, because we are ordering it to send it to you particularly. But we love having the Fire Pit.
Yeah, no, it's handy. And I mean, we have a stack of wood in the pickup, and we have that. So it depends on what we're doing and where we are and what we can have.
Yeah.
But the propane fire pits, you can use pretty much anywhere.
And then the RV research package. I'm going to do this name.
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't even know if I'm going to do it right, but I'm going to do my very, very best. So
I could do this one.
Nida Husinkveld. We're very happy to send you an RV research package. We will send you an email, and you get to tell us which information you would like.
You're interested in, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good. Hey, Sally Ann, we're so excited for you. We're excited for all of you, because this is just our way of finally reaching out and getting to say, holy crap, guys, 10,000. Yeah. Yeah. Now you guys have forced me into a fist pump thing with Courtney. But I'll do it. And then we have a special gift that we want to share. The spelling of NIDA, Neida. It's a tough name, but the special thing that we want to share. As we mentioned already, we recognize the commitment that it takes for people to spend their time on our channel, and we try really hard to offer some entertainment and some education.
Education and entertainment is the goal.
That's always been our goal, and we really appreciate when folks stick with us. And we have a viewer, subscriber, friend that is there every time. Every time.
There's a lot of people that are very engaged, but this one's particularly
right.
Person.
So it almost has become a bit of a game for Corey and I every time a video goes up to see who finds this person's comment first, because we know it's going to be there, and it just warms our heart and excites us because we know that we can count on this person. And so for that, outside of the giveaway, we had a special gift that we want to share, and it comes to, we just learned tonight, Steve and Amy. I know we've communicated other ways as well, but we totally appreciate you. You come to us in our comments as Stuart W, and we wait for you and we watch for you, and we appreciate you because we know you're out there, and it's just kind of cool in this internet world to know you have a connection with somebody out there, right? And your dedication to our channel has been totally wonderful. So we wanted to just say thank you to you and share with you a gift. We'll be sending you out a $75 Amazon gift card because we want you to get whatever you want. And we want you to know how much we appreciate you and your commitment to us and our channel and to being our friend. And thank you.
Yeah, it means a lot.
Thank you. It totally does to have.
It means a lot. Like all the comments mean a lot. They do.
And I do answer all of them. I sit back. I enjoy them. I sit back and go through them every day and answer them and give you as much extra information as I can. And I truly mean from my heart, thanks for watching. I really do. So that's the special gift that we have. And let me see what we've got here. It's so cool that when we see your guys' names coming up, I don't know. We're overwhelmed. We can't say enough thank yous in this situation. We work super hard. I'd love to say that it's all.
No, Denise in particular spends a lot of time on this.
But Corey helps in so many ways, and I'd never get the reviews out if it wasn't. Oh, thanks, guys. It's so cool that you're here on the live tonight. We really appreciate it. So yeah, Corey does all the filming. He does all the file management. I haven't got a clue where anything is. I just say, hey, where's the whatever clip?
And usually if I lose something, it's only temporary.
Yeah.
Our second most popular video, I lost that footage for probably 4 or 5 months. And then we found it and put it out, and it was like,
kaboom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very cool. So
it's kind of like my keys. I never really lose them. I just misplace them.
Every day. Keys, wallet, phone. Keys, wallet, phone. That's what we say just to keep Corey in line.
Well, you might want to ask Courtney where her coffee is, because sometimes she forgets that on her roof.
Yeah, she does. She's got a little bit of her father in her. So yeah, we just want to say how much we appreciate you. The work is a lot, but it's all worthwhile when we know wonderful people are out there sharing it with us, and we truly appreciate it. Raymond, there he is. There he is. Yes, nice. We did. We called your name. You get the fire pit. Yay! So cool. Oh, we love this. So yeah, those were our big announcements for you guys. We wanted to tell you a little bit about Penelope just to keep you up to date. Those videos will come out into the future as soon as I can get going, but I've got some help now, and that's going to make all the difference for us. And yeah, we hope you guys are all safe out there and doing okay. And are you guys traveling? Are you going anywhere? Tell us about that. It's odd times
Yeah, it is
to be
odd
out and
times.
about.
Yeah.
It really is. But I mean, being in the RV, that's why we just could not have an RV. Okay, so for those of you who might not be understanding why we don't have the Beaver, because as RV sometimers, we park the Beaver, fly back to British Columbia, stay there, do whatever we want, and then we fly back to the Beaver and pick up where we left off.
Yeah. Our plan before COVID was to go and pick it up where it is and go back into the maritime provinces in Canada and then head down through Maine and back down eventually to Florida. But that's not going to happen. Certainly not before Christmas. I don't know what's
or at Christmas or
at
after
Christmas. And I don't know when it's going to be okay to do that. But in the meantime, it's stored in Elkhart in a safe place.
So as it's stored there, we don't have it here, and we just couldn't be held in one place for too long. And don't get me wrong, our place at the shoe shop is fabulous, and we'd love to have you there on our boondocker spot. So when the time comes that you can travel through British Columbia, we'd love to have you. But I just get too itchy. I'm like, what's next? What can we see next? Where can we go next? And BC is a beautiful province.
If you're trapped somewhere, it's not a bad place to be. There are so many gorgeous places here.
Yeah.
Really, like they're all total different areas, but they have their own unique, beautiful things, right? So
yeah. So
features.
We took the opportunity in Penelope to go do a few things, go a few places. Oh, Dave, you'll be interested to know Karen and Vern, remember them from high school?
Yeah.
They dropped by for a visit at the lake this summer, and that was
cool,
fun.
actually. Yeah.
It's so cool connecting with folks that you knew way back when. And
it wasn't that long ago.
But
I mean, it's decades, not centuries.
Yeah, centuries. So anyway, we connected with them, and that was super fun. And then we headed off in Penelope and went to the Kootenays.
To Nelson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we connected with Jason. You probably remember Jason too.
Blackmore.
Who could forget Jason? So we connected with him as well. And, it's just plain old fun to connect with people that maybe, if COVID hadn't hit and we hadn't been just looking at travel through BC, we would be off across the country. And that would be wonderful too, but we wouldn't have met up with everybody. And
I have another high school friend that we're hoping to see on the Sunshine Coast later this week. I haven't called him yet because I'm not sure our plans, but we may hook up with another high school friend.
So it's just fun. It's just plain old fun. And we love being in the RV. It's safe here. We eat our own food. We use our own bathroom, and it's fun and safe. So we are happy to have Penelope to keep us safe and give us our freedom back. And we're going to be happy to share that with all of you.
And hopefully this rain will clear up some of the smoke in the area.
Yeah.
Because it's really smoky right now.
It is, unfortunately. I mean, we're trying not to complain about that. I mean, we're on the Sunshine Coast and we'd love to look at the ocean, which we can't, but it's a lot better than what folks in San Francisco and California. Yeah. That's crazy. Good. Happy that we make you laugh, Belle. We try. So that's our plan. As the fall comes, we will be back in the shoe shop. Yeah. And so if there's any of you Canadians traveling through, give us a shout because we'd love to meet up. Let's see. Oh, Sharon's here, late to the party. And We're just reading comments, so bear with us. Yeah, you're right, Steve. Sharon's in. Oh, hey, Sharon. Gotcha. Good to see you or see your comment.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. So yeah, Solista, how is it? Is it really smoky there too? Solista, for everybody, is near where our home base is in the Shuswap.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of rough, I know, but
yeah, it's rough everywhere. Like I from what I've heard, actually, Vancouver has even worse air quality right now than San Francisco and some of the areas closer to the fire.
Yeah.
And we're probably 100 kilometers or so from Vancouver right now.
OKC. Where's OKC, Matthew? Oh, and Sharon says that smoke isn't too bad in Solista. So that's good. Susan from Maine. Oh, so we were here in Gibson's, and that's on the mainland of Georgia Strait.
Georgia Strait, yeah.
So we were there. We were having our crab feast the other night, and I said, you know what? We should be in Maine right now having lobster.
Yeah, if everything was as it should be, probably in the next week or two, we would have been in Maine.
Yeah, but for another time, we are going to come to Maine.
Yeah.
It was the plan for this fall and a summer fall. And yeah, this has got to get cleared up at some point, and then we'll get back on the road and we will come to those places. Sharon's being optimistic. Oh, OKC, Oklahoma City. Very cool. Okay. We've not been to Oklahoma City.
No, we have not. No.
Put it on the list.
Mm-hmm.
I keep a very long list. So yeah, we're talking about the e-bike too, in that we're just trying to find the right one that we can make just right. You know, they're not the cheapest, but the budget's gone up, and we are still looking. And you know what? They're back ordered like crazy.
That's part of the problem. And a lot of the problem too is they're not stocked in stores. So it's hard to try stuff out, right?
Yeah.
Or at least the ones that I'm looking at aren't stocked in stores. You'd think they would be like so popular, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of an average size bike.
What's the big deal? Yeah. We'll get it. We will get it. You know, and I guess, see, I'm trying to find the light at the end of the tunnel here, but basically this COVID thing is keeping us in place, and maybe we'll get the e-bike thing sorted out and be able to live through the back ordering, get it to us before we head back to the Beaver.
Right.
That is.
Once winter sets in, everything's going to come to a bit of an urge and grinding halt, and we'll be home and have more time.
Yeah. Thomas still wanted to know what sort of RV we had. Yeah, well, our previous RVs were Penelope, which we'll tell you more about, but she's a travel trailer. And then we had the houseboat.
Yeah.
And then the Beaver, which is the Class A diesel pusher. And yeah, we are still looking for that e-bike.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you guys doing? Are you traveling? Are you staying put? Anybody share with us your thoughts? We're going to head up a little further up the Sunshine Coast, and we will head back to the Shuswap as the weather drives.
When the weather gets bad. Everybody asks when we're coming home. I said, well, when the weather makes it more feasible or more.
He's meaning when I start to complain about
when
being
she
cold.
complains about the weather, we'll go home.
Stephen Aim are traveling in November. Now, are you going south? Are you going to Florida? Let's see. Susan, traveling in Maine only. Okay, so kind of like us over here. Tammy, back in school face-to-face. Yeah, you know, I wish you luck with that. I really do. There's so many sides to all of these stories. I know we have to get our kids back to school, but it is a scary time. And I just hope that it doesn't get things too out of control.
Stuart's going to Florida. Or Steve, I guess.
Steve is, we call you Stuart.
We may still call you Stuart.
That's who you are. Amber, headed to Maine and Vermont in a couple of weeks. Oh my goodness. That Vermont in the fall, we went to, what was that place? Woodstock.
Woodstock, we were through there.
Check out that video. My God, that was beautiful. We loved Vermont.
Yeah, it was nice.
Vermont's the kind of place we would live in.
Yeah.
Okay, Courtney likes Penelope. We know. That's why we're not changing the curtains yet. Michelle, going camping at North Beach Resort in St. Augustine, Florida, mid-October. Teardrop, Winnebago, 1780. Very cool. Very cool, Michelle. What else? Let's see. Belle, 4-day confirmed local trip. Okay. November to March in Florida. That's what I thought you guys were doing. Well, stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas. B pluses. Oh, don't get me started on the B pluses. That was one of the questions in the contest. Which RV does Denise wish she wanted most, or whatever?
Yeah. If this hadn't been like 1% of the price of a B plus, we'd have a B plus.
I want them all. And yes, I like the custom build vans too. But don't want a wet bath. Hear you, but you know, it depends on what you're getting for what you're giving up, right? Matthew, staying put but moving into a new house. Oh, that's exciting too, right? Steve can't go anywhere for a while. Oh, sad event. I'm sorry about that. Very much. Well, it's yeah, it's tough for everybody. I know, I get it. Right?
No,
you want to go, you're a little worried about going. What's open, what isn't open. Even stuff around here, because of the smoke, we were looking to do things indoors. Lots of stuff's closed
because of COVID. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're struggling, but we did go see some cool stuff today. Oh,
yeah, there was.
Okay, first of all, this is COVID hair. I haven't had a haircut since January. So it's time to cut this off. But being here where it's so humid, it's like having a little lion's mane around your face. So yeah, when we get back, she's coming off.
Even if I have to do it.
I don't know that I want it that bad. I can probably stick with the lion's mane. Thomas. Oh yeah. I hear you. You're considering the wet bath. Yes, I saw that too. What's that rattle on Instagram? They have a Travado, and I believe the Travado, we haven't had a chance to review that yet, but I believe it had the rear bath. I like that idea. And a friend of ours on here, Dami, she has a, I'm not sure, they probably call it a B or B plus, right, Dami? And it has a rear bathroom set up too. So that's all pretty cool. And it does give you a little more bathroom space. So yeah, we got to get on that.
You look amazing.
Thanks, Tommy. You know, I just had a little lift and tuck in. COVID hair. Yeah, hey. Corey's had, how many haircuts have you had since January? Countless.
Including the one Courtney gave me?
Oh, yeah. Courtney
Probably
was the
3
first
or 4.
one. Very funny situation. Yeah. So anyway, we'll get this chopped off, and the lion's mane will hopefully go away when we get back to the shoe swap where it's drier. But here on the ocean, she's a little humid. Yeah. I hear rain.
Yeah. It wasn't supposed to rain until midnight, and it honestly hasn't rained for a long time.
Yeah. So this is a good thing.
I mean, we need it. Yeah.
It'll help with the smoke, and hopefully places are getting help with these fires. So, yeah. Donnie, oh, thanks for answering. So hers is a Class B camper van with the rear sink and RV toilet area, and she hooked up a shower head to the sink, so she's got an outdoor shower. Perfect, nice. Right? So I know it's the whole wet bath thing. It's a challenge. It depends on you. Depends on which things are more important to you. Is it more important to have a small, easy to drive vehicle or trailer? because but then it would be a lightweight trailer that you could pull with
Smaller vehicle.
yeah. So that's when you trade off and get the wet bath. But some of the ones that we've been in lately have been quite a bit bigger wet baths.
Yeah.
Remember that nest, the Airstream nest? That wet bath was fairly small.
It was small, and the biggest issue we had with it is it didn't have a sink.
Yeah.
Like even a fold down sink, something.
Yeah.
So you're not brushing your teeth on your dishes.
And we've seen that in a few that we've reviewed recently with the fold down sink. And update, secret information. I believe that new Airstream base camp has a sink in the bathroom. How cool is that? And we have been asking and working and trying to get a dealership and trying to get someone to tell us when their new base camp comes in so that we can go film it and show you guys.
Yeah.
Super popular, I think it's going to be.
Yeah, it might be a little bit yet before we can find one to get in.
Yeah, because remember, we can't come down to the U.S., so we have to wait for the base camp to come to us.
There's only about 3 dealers in BC and Alberta that have them.
Yeah. So, yeah. So Tommy's mentioning she's in a secluded area because that matters when you're using your outside shower.
Right.
And, it's just nice to have your own private space, even if it is a wet bath. But I agree, I would prefer not to have a wet bath. Yeah, those leisure travel vans. Yeah. I know, right? They're beautiful.
They are.
They're small and they're super functional and they're built well. And I could even drive it.
That if I ever, there'll be one in our driveway right away.
Well, I can't drive the Beav, right? And I know there's some people out there are going to go, yes, you can. Okay, I don't want to drive the Beav.
No.
I don't. You have to trade off things for sanity and stress. And I wouldn't feel real comfortable and happy driving the Beaver. And I would know that even though from the grave he would be going, oh, watching me do it. So no, I'm not going to drive the Beaver. I'm not going to fold to the pressure of the folks that say I should be learning how to drive the Beaver. We have a plan. We've got ourselves sorted out. We're comfortable with how we're doing it. And if a time comes when the Beaver isn't the one, it would be a Class B plus for sure. I think, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's not going to let me tow the trailer. And those leisure vans have dry baths, so that's very cool. Yeah, I know. I get it. I hear you, Thomas, because they would be at the top of our list too. We really liked the Pleasure Way, but we didn't do the wide body, so we have to get our hands on one of those. We have this list a mile long and let me explain too that because we do the construction video with all of the
details,
real nuts and bolts stuff, that is the part that takes the most time, the research that goes into that. So, I can spend days and days researching and then we go and film. And once we've got that construction done, then we'll do as many of the floor plans or choices as we can on those. But that's where the major time
it is time consuming to bring on a new brand or model
but we're trying. Steve, you can drive anything. Yeah, it's not about physically being able to drive it. It's about mentally being able to drive it and what kind of stress I would have to go through to learn, right? And at my age, I can pick and choose. And so I'm just not into it. That's really what it boils down to.
Yeah. I'm
just not into it. But yes, I know I could. Yeah, no, it takes a long time. And Coach House. I've been looking at them. I don't know enough about them, the Coach House B buses. Yeah. Oh, our lights are dimming. What does that mean? So we're in a provincial park, and Penelope's doing really great boondocking because Corey got her some new batteries.
Yeah, actually, it's amazing how well everything works.
Yeah, it is.
And we can go 3 days easily. on the tanks and batteries and without any issues.
Yeah. So we're loving that. And you know that, I mean, I conserve water, but of course I need to waste a little to get the warm stuff out before I'll let it. I'm not going to go in the cold shower.
So I have to go first.
It's, you know, it really is a conservation plan. That
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, that is pretty much everything that we had to share with you guys. If you have more questions of us, we'd love to sit and chat with you and, you know, share a cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
And we're super excited about the giveaway.
Yeah. We should do a Zoom call sometime.
We should do a Zoom call. Let's set one up. Let you guys know. But yeah, it's just, this is a fun way for us to read your comments and connect with you guys. It's, oh, wow, Steve's wife is all that. Licensed to drive an articulating dump truck, also the bus, and a water tanker. She's amazing. All I do is figure out YouTube, which I feel is like driving a bus or a dump truck.
It at times was overwhelming, but you pushed through.
Yeah, it's been good. And it's fun. And you know what? Like your wife, tired of the office and the kids. Yeah, I needed to do something different. I needed to do something I'd never done before. And so, yeah, that's where I think the world was surprised that I would choose an internet-based thing, but I did. And
there was a times you couldn't find the on button to a computer. Not that long ago.
There are still lots of challenges for me, but I have cool people to help me and answer my questions. And people are fairly patient for the most part. So yeah, we're super happy to have you. We're super happy to continue now on to the next milestone. I don't know what that is. I thought I was being outrageous when I chose 10,000 steps. So cool. Steve's wife is all that. You're right, Sally Ann. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Now she's going to be the star of the Does Size Matter show.
Yeah.
At 4'8", and she's driving everything. Wow. Good for you. And you know, it does go to show, right? As you always say, there's you can make anything work.
You can. You need to look at it with different eyes. But it's, you know what? I always look for ways to simplify things or make it work. And you might need a broom handle to get stuff off the top shelf. But that's sometimes one of the first things I go look for, actually, is something I can knock stuff down with.
Yes. Yes.
And it's no different with a vehicle, right? Yeah, you figure it out.
Thanks, John, for the congrats. Yeah, I mean, it's not uncommon to see us climbing the shelves at the grocery store or throwing products.
I wish we'd have got that on film. What was it? It was a box of cereal or something.
Yeah.
And
of course it's on the very top shelf. And
so she walked down pasted out to the end of the aisle, pasted out on the other side of the aisle, and there was big things of toilet paper. And she hucked this thing over, and 2 boxes of the exact cereal we were looking for went shooting out into the aisle on the other side. I wish I'd have filmed that because it was hilarious.
But we do get a little frustrated when we can't reach stuff sometimes, and we go to extreme measures. But we get them.
We do.
We get what we want, and we move on out of there, you know. And it's like that in anything, whether it's driving a bus or any other vehicle.
Yeah.
We just figure it out and move forward because, yeah. And all those upper cabinets are beautiful
to look at.
Yeah, I tell you, I won't have to worry about losing anything up in those uppers because I will never use them. You know, you dust them here or there.
Right.
It's about it. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change what we do or how we go about things. We just go and have fun anyways, right? Yeah, for sure, Sharon. We would love to connect with you guys. so we'll put it out there to you all. It's probably, you've seen it in some of our comments, but if you'd like to email us directly, the email to do that is does size matter 99@gmail.com. And that would be the place to chat with us, or we can set up. So please do that, Sharon, so that we have an email to let you know when we're back in the area, and we can connect. So yeah, we're really excited. We're thanking you all. This has been a bit of a whirlwind week for us, being that it was very exciting to build up to the 10,000 subs, and then it was the giveaway, and then it's the live, plus we're on the road. And my biggest fear was that we weren't going to have good enough Wi-Fi to do this. So I'm so glad it worked out. Yeah. We're so thankful to have you. I can't say thank you enough. Right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, without you guys, it would be just us filming ourselves. What are these two doing?
We go back and look at some of our old videos every now and again, and we think we're pretty hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But it's funner that you guys watch. Oh. Thanks, Tommy. Oh. Thanks, Sandra. Thanks for putting that up there so that everybody can see it. RVers are welcoming, Thomas. Really, they are. And we get it. Like, nobody's perfect out there, and we all screw up, and we're all starting new. Yeah, we are. We all do. Courtney and her fist pumping. So anyways, unless you guys have some more comments or questions, we're going to sign off. We're going to finish our cocktail. We're going to have some dinner.
Yeah, we're going to have dinner.
And we're going to talk about you. We are.
All right. Yeah, no, for sure.
So
thanks, everybody, for coming out.
Totally. Steve and Amy Stewart, W. Can you please send us your email? I know I probably have it someplace, but could you send it to that Does Size Matter 99 so we can connect some more? And to all of you out there, thank you so, so, so much. We appreciate you. We appreciate the time you spend with us. And we'll sign off by saying thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Have a good night.
Bye.